Hi everyone. I wanted to walk you through what a lactation consult looks like. Once you schedule your appointment with me, what we'll do is I will go ahead and send you off 2 forms and a hello letter that walks you through the visit. The intake forms that I send you will go over all of your medical history, your pregnancy, your delivery, what impact that might be having on your difficulty with feeding. We would go over all of those things when we meet, and during a consult when you come in and we meet face to face, I would go ahead and take a look at your baby head to toe. We would do a head to toe assessment, check and make sure they look good structurally, head to toe. Check out their suck, check out the mobility of their tongue, how functional is their suck. And then what we would do with my special breastfeeding scale, we would go ahead and weigh them and go ahead and proceed with a feeding. So during a feeding at the breast, I would offer suggestions on specific positioning and latch, and really just see the baby in action and what they're capable of. Often I would offer suggestions, and perhaps it might be something as simple as positioning. At the end of that feeding, what we would do is we would weigh the baby afterwards, and with my special breastfeeding scale, it tells us in milliliters what the baby is taken in at the breast. So from there, we can go ahead and formulate a good feeding plan so we know what can move your journey forward. And whether that be you're struggling with how much the baby is taking in, or a painful latch, or there's a variety of things that a lactation consultation would cover. So you would leave with a written feeding plan. We would go over that and come up with that together to make sure it's doable. And then I would contact you usually 2 to 3 days after the visit and see how you're doing. And we reevaluate. Maybe we need to change the plan. Maybe we need another follow-up visit, but we would determine that at that time. As far as insurance, I don't bill per se for insurance, but I do have all the necessary paperwork for insurance companies. So it's a special form that they call a super bill, and I have all of those appropriate codes and numbers that they require for that. So at the end of the visit, you would go ahead and you would pay. I would give you a invoice that you've paid for the visit, and then you could go ahead and you can either submit to your insurance, or I do have a biller currently that could do that for you for a small fee. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what a lactation consult would look like. Typically, as far as time goes, it's somewhere between an hour and a half to 2 hours for an initial visit. I don't charge per time for my visits. It's as long as it takes. Obviously, twins would take longer than that, but I would be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Please reach out for help. If you're struggling with breastfeeding, let's work together to come up with a doable plan for you to move your journey forward. I would be really honored to help you. Thank you.